can you talk to me a little bit about what you think the most important issue facing VA is right now?
Sure.
I guess in your mind.
Well, I think there's several. I mean, you touched on one, ending the claims backlog.
Yeah.
We have to do that. If you've got this world-class health care system, which we do,
yes,
and people can't get to it, we have a problem.
Yeah.
So we have to open up our processing of benefits claims. We have to take what is the current inventory and move it smaller. We have to get rid of the claims backlog. So this is one big initiative.
Yeah.
The pilot we talked about, paperless effort for VBA.
Yeah.
That's part of where we're putting a lot of our 2011 resources. A 27% increase to VBA's budget, about $2.1 billion, to give them the firepower to accomplish this. And we look for great outcomes in the next couple of years where we reduce that backlog to no claim over 125 days, not an average of 125 days. No claim over 125 days and a 98% accuracy rate. And nothing magical about 125 days. When we get there, we'll look at how to shrink that number as well.
Yeah.
So that's one of the first big initiatives. Second one is access. Open access up so that veterans know about our programs and services and have an opportunity to avail themselves of them. But again, we have to, energize the claims processing to make access have, a worthy discussion. Thirdly, I would say homelessness.
Yeah.
We have committed to ending homelessness in the next 5 years for several reasons. One, I don't know how you justify homeless veterans in this country after what we have asked them to do and how well they've done it. And so now it's the business of how do we accomplish that. We've committed in the next 5 years to end homelessness. In the last 6, we've reduced homelessness by 90,000.
Yeah.
We have, at last estimate, about 107,000 homeless veterans in this country. And so how do we take that down in the next 5 years? My sense is that if we're merely talking about 107,000 veterans who are homeless today and ignore the fact that there are a whole population of maybe 3 or 4 or 5 times that number who are at risk of being homeless, we won't solve the problem. It's not about 107,000 homeless veterans. It's really a much larger discussion. It is about education. It's about jobs. It's about health care. It's about mental health issues. It's about substance abuse. And the evidence of that comes out on how we're doing in these areas comes out in 2 ways, suicides or homelessness.
Yeah.
And these are sort of the visible signatures that we haven't gotten these things quite where they need to be. So if we're going to end homelessness in the next 5 years, we're going to have to do quality work, full court press in a lot of these areas. And that's why the new 9/11 GI Bill is important. 328,000 young veterans and family members in college today. When you add to that voc rehab and Montgomery GI Bill, this number goes up to 600,000. Why is this important? It's important for the country, but it's also important for these veterans to have the skills to compete. Otherwise, we end up, some portion of that number ends up homeless, challenged otherwise, or in the at-risk populations. We have this year put about $3.4 billion against the homeless program. Next year, that number will go up to $4.2 billion. 85% of those numbers are about health care. It's about the mental health issues, it's about the substance abuse issues, it's about depression. So 85% of the homeless problem is based in medical treatment.
Yeah. Well, lots of very exciting things in the works, and I do appreciate your time today and speaking with us. And I guess we'll see you back in Washington. So, where are you headed next?
We're headed to Bedford, medical center from here. I
Okay,
think you've
great.
read recently of a significant breakthrough by a young researcher there tying sports head injuries
Yes,
to
the
potentially
ALS.
ALS, and not quite sure what the connection is, but
Sure.
there seems to be some discussion here worthy of research, and so I'm going to go and find out from her, what she thinks the realm of the possible here is
Yeah.
that will give us a way ahead for other Corey Remsburgs
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
are, making miraculous recoveries today in places like our emerging consciousness centers.
Okay. Well, thank you. We hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
We will. Thanks.
All right.
Great talking to you.
Bye-bye.